Hey Splinter fam, it's that time of the month again where we watch your battles and pick the best 3 and they get to win some DEC. If you guys want to be a part of next month's giveaway, all you got to do is drop your battles into the Web3 Tournament Discord server and drop your fights into the Splinterlands fight channel and see if you're lucky enough to win yourself some DEC and see if you can compete with everyone else in our community. The link to the Discord server will be in the description of this video, and let's get into these battles. But before then, like the video if you like any of these fights and comment below which one you think was the best, and subscribe for more playtime content, and let's get to the video. Like always, before we get into our top 3, we're going to have an honourable mention battle, and for this one I'm going to title it the 2 OP cards in Splinterlands, as we got Korra and we got Quan, which are 2 annoying cards in the game currently. So let's get into the fight. But it's funny to me that the Korra didn't get the Marty and it was put into a weird position and it only powered up the Peggy, but the Quan had 2 Martys, and considering we got opportunity, it was easy to get the Martys to die and able to get the buff. And another thing was the Dr. Blight. The Dr. Blight could have seriously hindered the Korra from healing, and Korra was overpowered by itself. Quan kind of needs the llama to be powerful, unless you're in Gold League where he gets a last stand by itself. But as you can see, Quan's now got his 8 damage and Peggy straight away, and that's the battle of the 2 titans, so slugging it out. But the thing is, Korra's doing 14 damage per turn, and Quan's only doing 8, and eventually he's going to give out, and the healing battle kind of wins by Korra. But for me, this is why I had to be an honourable mention, because Korra is so overpowered and it needs to be a super good game for her to be in the top 3. So let's get into the top 3 because there's some amazing battles that we have today. Now it's time to get into the top 3, and I'm going to name this battle when supporters turn to attackers, as we've got weapons training giving range damage to Scabbard Hiring and Riffring. And when Riffring can get damage, it's so overpowered, because Riffring is so overpowered by itself. But let me just get into the game and explain why. And it's kind of funny because the rule type was Scattershot, so F1 here was doing damage to the backline, and sometimes Scattershot does hit the tank, but in reality it's more targeted towards the backline. And the whole idea was to kind of protect the Desert Dragon, because if the Desert Dragon could go off, it could do so much damage. But I'm not necessarily a big fan of Desert Dragon because it's got kind of low life. And the thing is, Salty Bear did kind of take away its damage, and without any way to take away the weakness, there's nothing really much you can do. And it's just a slug battle at the back. And the thing is, these died quite quickly, and the ball card itself, the Galactus card, it wasn't necessarily strong. I didn't play much of a big factor in the game, and the opponent didn't use any Galactus cards because I guess it didn't call for it, and the team just keeps dying slowly but surely. And with the Rift Ring though, F1 keeps missing it unless the blast damage touches it, and the blast damage is the only convenient way to do any damage to either of the Rift Rings, because both of them played the Rift Ring because they know how strong this card is. And also, because it's got salvage or scavenge, it can get health back each turn that a monster dies, and it can keep on staying into the game. And having backfire as well, backfire is such an overpowered ability. If you can get phase onto Rift Ring, it's another headache. But as you can see here, it's gonna miss, it's gonna die, and then it's the Rift Ring battle off. Then this card's gonna attack. It's gonna miss sometimes. It's gonna hit. Is it gonna hit this time? Nope. Is it gonna hit this time? Nope. And now it's just the Rift Rings left. And then it's gonna go up to the fatigue. And unfortunately, one Rift Ring had more health than the other one, and that kind of ended the game. And for me, I like this game because the opponent had so many ways of winning the game. The Desert Dragon could have trampled. You had Rift Ring actually attacking, and the Rift Ring that did no actual damage apart from backfire won the game. And that's why I had to be in the top 3. But it went number 2 or number 1, so let's get into the top 2. For our number 2 battle, I'm naming this battle Defeating the Red Head Demon, because Korra is not going to have a good day today. So let's get into this battle. And the funny thing is, these are my 2 favourite tanks, Grud and Diamond Shark. And playing Possibilus in a Trample rule type is a no-brainer, but playing Korra in a Born Again rule type is also a no-brainer. So they both went with very strong cards for the rule types. But as you can see, Trample and Stampede, it can destroy a team. Look, Diamond Shark's just eating through cards. Even though they're going to come back to life, they're going to come back to life with 1 health. So all it's going to take is 1 more card to attack them. And that's it. Coastal Century just ate through the whole team. Korra did not stay alive long enough to do anything. And this is why this had to be number 2, because like Korra's so strong, so when you defeat her, you like pat yourself on the back, you're so happy. So One Teeth should feel so happy with himself, but it was not number 1. So let's get into the number 1 battle of the month. Congratulations to Silent Riot for being the best battle of the month, and we're going to name this battle Avoiding Jared the Scar. Let's get into this fight. They both went with Longtail, which is probably the best taunt card in the game, and considering the rule type melee cards can attack from anywhere, it's doing so much, and that's the reason why Jared is so strong in this rule type, because it don't necessarily have much health and not much protection, but when it can attack from anywhere, it does so much. But the big difference here was Riot had 2 forms of healing. He had Lily and he had this card here doing triage. Cause they and the shield repair. And there's just so much healing on this team. And considering Pedicure, the Conjurer, just sitting there, he's not doing much. And Legionnaire has so many shields. Like, did you see how many shields he had? He had 10. There's so much to get through. But Jared is just collecting damage. Like, the bloodlust from him is becoming so strong. So in Riot's mind, he's probably thinking, how am I going to win this? How am I going to do anything? But then, look, Conjurer down, 12 life, 12 damage I mean. And it's progressively just getting worse. But somehow, the magic damage killing the card in front is slowly bringing him back. And then Jared is just doing more. Now he's on 12. But slowly, the support cast is helping. Now Jared's got to get through the whole team. And now Dr. Blight has been collecting lives. And the collection of lives and the poison on top is going to help Riot win the game. And just like that, the big monster Jared Scar, well, he's Jared Scarred, but I'm going to call him Jared the Scarred, because he just, anytime he scars someone, he becomes stronger. And Riot defeated that. Did you see how much damage that Jared had? So that's why it had to be number 1, because it came back with it. It came back. He defeated such a great beast, and he was so strong. It's not like Jared died and didn't get bloodlust. He got so many bloodlust like kills, and he got so strong. So that's why I had to be number 1. And thank you very much for Riot for entering our giveaway. But everyone had such great battles, and it was hard to choose out of them all. But Riot had that little bit of an edge over everybody else. This month we had some great battles, as you can see, yeah. But if you think you can do any better, jump into the Web3 Tournament Discord server and drop your battles in there and see if you can win yourself some DC. But until then, like the video if you like this style of video, and comment below what your favourite card is in Splinterlands right now. And subscribe for more Playtime content, and remember, be a shark in this world, not a whale. And we're going to see you guys next time.